so excited. Am I yelling into the? Let me see. Let me turn my mic down. I am so excited. A couple years ago, Circus 1903 went to Singapore. And if you don't know much about Singapore, go rent the movie Crazy Rich Asians. And it shows you that beautiful city and country. And anyway, I spent a few weeks there. And when I hit the ground, I went online and I said, where's a good place in Singapore to shuffle cards and stare into the void? And everybody said, get in touch with Harapan. And I did. He reached out to me, and Harapan became my magical host in Singapore. And almost every night after the show, dozens of wonderful sleight of hand magicians and magicians from all over Singapore came to my hotel lobby after our Circus 1903 performances. And then Harapan was a wonderful host in that city and took me out for some great food and some great magic. It is my pleasure to, if you haven't met him yet and seen him on Instagram, you'll thank me later. Here he is, the amazing Harapan Ong. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Hey, David, how's it going?
Good, good. Oh, wait, I'm going to go on your other side. There we go. How's it going? Now, it's almost midnight there in Singapore, right?
Right now it's 11 p.m.
11 p.m. Okay, it's about 10 a.m. here in Yellow Springs, Ohio. All right. I'm an old man, so I'm still amazed by this technology that you and I can be talking about magic and seeing each other.
Across time zones.
It's crazy.
I'm in the future. I can tell you what's going to happen.
I know, that's true. What is going to happen? What's going to happen with well, no, I don't want to know. Hey, you could, there's probably a good prediction trick you could do. Some sort of,
what? That could be a good trick for Zoom.
I was going to say some sort of time travel. Yeah, good idea.
It's like, hey, I'm in the 1 hour ahead.
Yeah,
in Japan or something like that. Okay, I'm 1 hour ahead of you. I'm going to predict that at the end of the show, you're going to choose this part.
Exactly.
At the end of this 1 hour show or something like that.
See, already you've created something. Oh my gosh. You said that you got you got interested in magic from seeing David Copperfield on TV. Is that right?
Yes, I remember I told you that when we met in Singapore. That was many years ago in the 90s.
In the 90s, when you were just an infant. Yeah.
I was just an infant. Yes, I was just a young kid.
Yeah, and then you went into the army and you got serious about magic, right?
Yeah, I think I wouldn't say that I got serious only in the army. I think I got serious.
I just said it, and you're going to dispute me? I just said it.
All right. All hail the great Williamson. You are correct. I think I got really serious about reading books in the army.
Yeah.
So I picked up that hobby in the army.
So I was right.
Well, you're always right, David.
What were some of your what were the books that influenced you the most? I'm curious about that.
What books influenced me the most? You know what? I could actually should I just go over there and just grab some books?
Yeah, that would be great.
Okay.
I'll wait here.
I'll
back. Entertain the crowd. We can look at the rest of your apartment here. I wish I had the technology to swing the camera around and see his dirty underwear laying on the bed or something. I don't think I have that technology. There are limits to the technology. I got to know Harapan in Singapore, but then I really got to know him through his Instagram feed. I want to talk about Instagram magic, and he posts stuff every week. And oh, what's he doing? Where's he go? The local library? Oh my gosh. It's time for a champagne break, folks. Magic Dave Show brought to you by Diet Coke. While he's doing that, let me show you a little move I've been working on. It's called the Harapan Express. Oh, wait, he's coming back. I hear him.
All right.
We'll probably cut this part out. No, that's fine.
We'll cut this part out. Okay.
He ran to his book. Right. He ran to his private library.
Whoa. Yes, indeed, I did. So, you know what? I'm going to show you a short history of my books.
Great. Right? A tour of a small tour of a portion of your library.
Yeah. Let me just adjust my headpiece. So when I was young, I didn't know where to get magic books. So I went to the library, as you do. But you can only borrow the book for like, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks?
Well, if you're
So I
like me,
did
you just
something
kept
that-
it forever. But yeah, you're honest.
Well, I found a way to keep it forever. I'm not that honest. I asked my parents, my dad, to just photocopy the entire book.
No.
I probably shouldn't be saying this on camera. I'm probably gonna get in trouble.
What?
Cut this out. Cut this out. Look at this.
The math.
The magical math.
Oh yeah! Wow.
I'm probably breaking a million copyright laws right now.
You probably are.
I'm
Bob
gonna get in so
Long.
much trouble.
Weren't those produced in? Were those U.S. or were they U.K.? Was he a U.K. writer?
You know what? I am actually not sure. It says New York.
Okay, New York. Bob Long. I don't even know that book.
Bob Launch.
Launch.
Yeah, Bob Launch.
Look at
I
that.
don't know. So shout out to Bob Launch. So these were my first magic books. I just photocopied a lot of stuff.
Wow.
You know.
Do you remember any of the tricks
was
that
the-
you did from them? Do you remember any of them?
Oh, let me try to recall. Yeah, I mean, there was one that was pretty good. I actually used it and I taught it to some of my friends. Let me just show you.
Okay, can I cut to your other camera? Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go.
sure. Okay. Okay, so I remember this trick from the book. What you do is you have a spectator cut the deck into 3 piles. Maybe they cut here, okay? And then let me try to recall what happens here. Something like this, yeah. You turn the middle pile face up. Oh no, sorry, I made a mistake.
Okay.
Can we redo this? Redo this, yeah. So, okay. Yeah, so this is the trick from the book that I remember. So you have the spectator cut it into 3 piles. They can cut anywhere they want. They turn the middle pile face up. And then you sandwich it like that. So now there's a pile that is reversed, right? That makes sense, right,
Yes.
David?
Yes.
Yeah. So that pile is obviously completely random. If you take this pile of cards and you deal it into 4 piles, as you do as a magician,
Yes.
right? Magicians might be able to expect what's about to happen next. You might think that, oh, look, there are 4 aces on the bottom.
Amazing.
That's pretty good. What's extra amazing is that there are also 4 kings on top.
Wow, that's actually really good. That surprised
Yeah.
me. That surprised me. That was good.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's an interesting trick. Simple, self-working trick.
Yeah. Okay, very good. All right. So that sets you on your journey.
So that's that on my journey. Let me just show you some more very quick.
Okay.
My first professional magic book,
Okay.
non-photocopied magic book.
You actually purchased this one. Oh.
Shout out.
Sankey Panky, great book.
Shout out. Yeah, my father for my 10th birthday, oh no, 11th birthday, sorry, found a magic shop in Singapore. And I went there and the shopkeeper sold me this book, which is, by the way, way too difficult for a
11-year-old.
for an 11-year-old. Yeah, exactly. I went back to the shop asking, what is a Vernon depth illusion?
It's a
Whatever,
tilt. Everybody knows that. Just say tilt.
Yeah, I'm like, what's a tilt? I don't get it. I don't know. Look, I got a shopkeeper to sign it, so I know when I bought it.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
The shopkeeper sold me another book.
Ah, look at that. Oh, my gosh. Look at that
Shout out to
haircut.
Joshua J.
Yeah.
and the suit. So yeah, I think these 2 books were very, very influential
Okay.
to my journey. Yeah. And after that, all the books just came up.
Yeah. Oh, great. Nice. Have you met Joshua?
Yes, I have. I met him at the session in 2014. That was the first time.
Have you met Jay Sankey?
And then I have not met Jay Sankey.
Oh, he's a great guy.
Should I meet him?
You should meet.
I
He's a nut. Yeah, he's very funny. Very talented.
I know
guy.
he's very fun.
Very talented.
he's probably one of the most prolific creators, right? Living creators, I think.
Oh yeah, it's unbelievable. I gave a lecture in Blackpool years ago, and Jay Sankey lectured before me. And my first comment when I got on stage, I said, you know, in the past 10 years since I've been at Blackpool, I've created 3 new tricks in 10 years, which I'm going to teach today. During the explanation of one of his tricks during his lecture, Jay Sankey created 4 brand new routines, you know, just off the top of his head while he was talking about the method for this trick. He just created 4 more. Unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're fairly prolific too, I would think. I mean, compared to a lot of people, you're very, compared to me, you published a book, a wonderful book. Let's see, I think I have it right here. We can show a picture of it. Let's see. Oh, there it is in the deluxe edition.
Wow. Nice.
Is the deluxe edition, what does that mean? A different colored? It's got more padding.
I'm prepared. I'm prepared. I know, yeah. So this is the standard edition. The deluxe edition, it has a slip case over it.
Oh, okay. For collectors, yeah.
It's the blue one.
For people, yeah.
It's already sold out. So
For people without illness. Yeah. Oh, that's great.
Okay.
Well, I have that book, and it's a great book.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You know what? I must say, I haven't thanked you for this, but thank you for giving me that little video snippet of you saying nice things about me in the book.
Don't say that, because I tell all my friends I don't do comments, and people sometimes ask me, "Can you make a little comment about my product or book?" And I go, "Oh, I haven't done that for years. I don't do that for anybody." And then I did it for you. You were the one exception. Can I take it back? Is it too late to scrub that? Is it too late to retract that?
You can take it back now. I've made the money.
You've already got the money.
You can take everything. No, but honestly speaking, you have no idea. Because I compiled a lot of these comments, and Vanishing Inc was like, "How did you get David Williamson? How did you get David to do it?"
You know, you really when I came to, you spent so much of your energy and time with me in Singapore. It really touched me. It was a really wonderful welcome, and I have great memories of Singapore because of the kindness you showed me. So thank you for that.
Oh, you're too kind. You're too kind.
Okay, enough of that. Let's do some moves. Come on. Tell me about Instagram, first of all. That's where people should go see you if they want to see your magic. You have a lot of magic on Instagram. Is that right?
That is my Instagram account. Yeah, that's my main way of sharing my magic nowadays.
Okay. But you don't teach things. You just demonstrate things. You have routines. Do you like things that you published, like from your book? Do you put routines from your book, or are they some of the Instagram downloads or Instagram tricks?
I think it's a mixture of things. On my Instagram, it tends to be whatever I'm currently interested in.
Yeah. And is it usually original stuff, or is it original stuff, or do you do like a twist on a known thing, or do sometimes on Instagram do you just go ahead and do somebody else's routine?
Let's be honest, a lot of the original stuff I do, or that many people do, are twists on old things.
Well, that's what I mean. Yeah, but do you ever say like, okay, here's John Bannon's this, and just perform it, or do you usually put a twist on it? I'm sure.
Good point. I think, very honest, I rarely do that. I rarely just perform a trick as is. But if I do try to credit. I'll just say like, I love this trick by Jay Sankey.
Yeah, I think it's important to credit. I really do. I'm glad you do that. Yeah, you want to show us something? I know you do this. Get this. Come on, I'm going to switch. You're going to do it. Here's the pressure. You got the cards in your hands. Let's go.
Okay, let's do it. I'll show you something exclusive, I guess.
Okay.
It's something I've only worked on since the COVID lockdown. So maybe you'll like this. It's brand new. I haven't shown anyone this yet. So this is how normal people shuffle cards. I'm going to shuffle cards in a non-normal way. I'm going to shuffle the cards progressively in packets, but also face up and face down. So I'm going to create a big mass of cards. You can see, big mass of cards. All of these cards turn over and shuffle these in. Another big mass. And take all of these and shuffle them in. So I think you would agree, David, that the cards are really, really mix now.
Yeah, that's a big mess.
Now, how
Big
do I
mess.
now how do I unmix these cards? It's very simple.
I
We're
don't
going
know.
to use a magic card. In this case, the Ace of Diamonds. I take the Ace of Diamonds, return it back into the deck face up. When I snap my fingers, all the cards are now face down.
Really,
Except for the
really clean, man. Really clean. I think that's kind of a hallmark of what you do. Your technique is so clean. It's very precise. It's very straightforward. There's not a lot of messing around. I love that.
Thank you.
Oh my
Thank
gosh.
you so much, David. It means not coming from you.
Oh yeah, no, it means nothing coming from me. But let me ask you this. Wait, you're on the wrong side. So a routine like that, what's your criteria for that? Because I've seen a lot of triumph type effects where you produce the aces or something like this, but that was very, very clever and very, very clean. The effect is straightforward. I like that. Did you go through a lot of iterations to get to that point? Or did it come to you in a flash? Like, oh, if I do this, then I get that. It's like these magic tricks, these routines are like a little engineering feat, aren't they? And there's some like software code. I'm not a programmer, but I've read about them, and I know, it's like ugly. It gets the job done, but it's ugly. But it's some of the code's so efficient, it's a thing of beauty. And this trick, it looks like you've kind of figured out. It's really a thing of beauty.
Yeah, the way I think about it is more in a physics sense, not really a software thing. So I think about equations.
You're a physics teacher. I forgot to mention that.
Yeah.
You're a high school physics teacher.
Yes, I'm a high school physics teacher.
And when I say high school in Singapore, high school is basically college level, really. In America, it would be college level, I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe. Well, the school I go to is a pretty good school.
Yeah.
I teach in a pretty good school.
You told me that when I asked you, do you do magic for your students? Because I can imagine, in America, if a professor, teacher did a little magic, everybody, and you were like, they can't be bothered. They're too interested in physics, right?
They're like, give me my A. I need my A.
Yeah.
Give me
not
my
the ace. I need an A, not an ace. Yeah. So you were saying you approach this. You approach this like a physics problem. That interests me because that's kind of a hallmark of your tricks. It's all very clean and very well thought out, very well executed.
Yeah, there's this fuzzy feeling in your heart, right? When you get the correct thing. And you go like, when you do this thing and this thing and this thing, it automatically gets the aces out.
Yeah.
You don't have to do anything. And I think I hit on this. This was one of the flash things. So I didn't have to go through a lot of iterations. I was just playing with the shuffle, the zero shuffle. I'm just playing around with different ideas. And I just discovered one day, like, whoa, it just came in that moment.
The whatever preparation you need, whatever stack and whatever system, because it's very clean. There's not a lot of messing around. There's no double undercuts or slip cuts or anything. It just goes from logical progression.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And the shuffles are always the same.
Yeah.
There's
exactly.
no break, it's always the same shuffle.
I love that. What do you call it? What are you going to call that? The Williamson lockdown aces or something like that?
I'm going to call it a lockdown triumph.
Okay, I like it.
The lockdown aces, the lockdown triumph.
Well, you brought it up. You said zero shuffle. And so a couple weeks ago, saw you on Instagram and you did, I said, was that a zero shuffle he just did? I wasn't even sure. So we had a little Zoom call and and I think it's okay to do, you referenced Johnny Thompson book is where you learned this particular technique. Now, I don't want you to teach the technique, but could you just demonstrate it again? And we'll send people to Johnny Thompson's great book. And I think I have the book. This technique is taught during the ballad trick. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is. It's in volume 1, page 38.
Oh, wow.
Maybe.
Impressive. Okay. Anyway, it's Herb Zero.
I have the book.
You have it over there, yeah. All photocopied, yeah.
The right-hand card under the top card, the left hand, right?
Right.
But at the same time, you use the top card here to cover it.
Cover, yeah.